Hi, so today I'm going to be doing a video on how to do curls. The best method that I found to do curls is the boiling method, so using boiling water. The hot water is really great for keeping the curls in their position for longer. So we're going to go through the process of doing that. So before you get started, what you want to do is just figure out what kind of curls that you want. So I've got these rainbow curls, and they've got those classic ringlets. If you just wanted the wave down the bottom, wrapping the hair around the tail gives a really good bounce at the end of the tail. So before we get started, we're going to get our materials together. So I have a comb, I have my curlers, which I'm going to use straws today. You're going to need something to secure the hair onto the curlers, and I'm going to use tissue paper and some of these little bands here. My daughters love loom banding, so I have a lot of these. Otherwise you can get these from hairdresser shops or chemists or pharmacies or whatever. I also have these little monster butterfly clips. These are really effective to keep the ends of the hair from fraying out of the curlers. So we have this pony here. You have to decide where you want the curls to go. So with this particular pony, I want her curls to go on the non-display side. So when I'm doing the curling, so this is her non-display side, I'm actually going to curl away from the head to start off with. If I curl this way, and you take the curls out, you'll find that the curl will naturally start to come over her face, which is what I don't want. So her hair is wet. Using her hair when it's wet just keeps it a lot more manageable, because if you have any kinks or anything like that in the hair, the curl will actually set that as well as the hot water. So I'm going to get my curler, and like I said, I want her hair on the non-display side, so I'm going to put the curler as close to the head as possible, and I'm going to wrap that hair around the curler. Now when you're wrapping, you've got to make sure that it's straight as possible. You don't want to be twisting the hair as well as wrapping the hair around the curler at the same time. What that'll do is that'll create a bunching method. So I'll do that one again just to show you. So I'm going to use these monster clips as a way to secure the hair at the base of the head. I have found that just normal hair clips, you can get a line in the hair. I'm going to then secure the ends, and I'm going to get my little piece of tissue, and I'm going to wrap that tightly all the way around to make sure that those ends don't come away. Now, one of the great things about curling hair is if you do have a pony that has frayed ends, the curls will actually hide those frayed ends really well. Okay, so there we go. We've got our first curl. Alright, then I'm going to get the next section. I don't want this next section as high as the forelock. Okay, so the forelock I've made here is actually going to fall over her ear. I actually want the yellow to come and fall down here. So when I'm rolling the curler, I want to make sure that I'm actually bringing the hair on a diagonal, and I'll explain what I mean in a minute. What I'll do is I might just move the video down a bit so you can see. So I'm going to slide that straw in, and like I said, I'm going to curl diagonally and down. Be careful not to spin the hair, try and keep it as straight as possible. my little butterfly clip, secure that end, and I'm going to get my tissue paper, put it around the ends like that, and then get my loom band and just put that around. Okay, hopefully you were able to see all of that. So now what I want to do to set the hair is I want to get some hot water. Now you can use hot water from the kettle. It has to be just under boiling, so don't use boiling water. And you can use hot water from the tap. I found that it's just not hot enough. What you're going to do is tip the pony upside down, get your kettle and start pouring the hot water all over the hair. Try and avoid getting water into the pony because you don't want to have to worry about things like internal mold, rust and all those different types of things. Now everything will get completely wet, including the tissues. That's okay. Then you want to sit her down and leave her to dry. Now I did do these probably about a year ago now. We've had quite a few humid days, so they have dropped a little bit, but as you can see, this is a curl from a straw. If you wanted more larger curls, then obviously you're going to need to find something that is a bit bigger with the curlers. I actually have a few here. These are quite great. These are foam. And also they have open and closed clasps, so it doesn't really matter where the curler finishes. You can either secure it this way or you can secure it this way, and also because they're made out of foam, they dry quite quickly as well. But basically any types of curlers would be quite handy. So once she's all dry, take everything off and you will have your ringlets. Thanks very much. Bye.